In today's video, what we're going to cover is 3 simple signs to identify whether you're actually losing muscle mass. Number 1 is you are consistently getting weaker during your workout. And I don't just mean like just one random workout, because we've all had the odd workout where we just feel a little bit weak and we can't hit the weights we normally do. However, if it's going past like a couple weeks now and you feel like you're just not being able to lift the weights you previously could, you definitely need to assess what have you changed or what are you doing wrong. For example, things to consider is, have you stopped taking creatine? Are you currently in a calorie deficit doing a cutting phase? Have you naturally just not been pushing yourself as much? Or are you getting poor amounts of sleep? All these things can affect your energy level and your overall strength output. So those are some of the things you should definitely monitor and just see whether these are causing you to feel like you're getting weaker. Number 2 is you are naturally starting to visibly look worse.
What's happening?
In the mirror or your progress photos, you're starting to look like you have less definition, even though on the scales, you may potentially have stayed the same weight or you're losing weight. Things to assess here would be, are you following a poor diet? What's your protein intake like? Are you doing excessive amount of cardio? Especially if you're doing the cardio before you're working out, because that can definitely impact step number 1, which is getting weaker. Because if you do a lot of cardio right before you get into a weight workout, chances are you're not gonna have as much energy to actually smash that session as well. But definitely assess those things, because that can be a slow, slippery step down to becoming skinny fat. Number 3 now is for those of you that are actually aiming to lose fat, so you're actually in a calorie deficit. But the problem is that you're losing weight way too rapidly. I know a lot of us are very eager to try and lose weight, so some of us do really large calorie deficits. However, if you're doing large calorie deficit and you're losing weight rapidly, unless you're like morbidly obese, but that naturally can happen anyway, you shouldn't be losing heaps and heaps of weight. For example, more than 3-4 pounds every single week, purely because not all of that weight is gonna just be fat. You may think it is, you may feel excited when you see the scale drop by a large number. However, if that's happening every single week for multiple weeks, you definitely need to pull back that calorie deficit and eat a little bit more, purely because you're not just gonna be losing fat, you're gonna be losing water weight, you're gonna be losing muscle mass as well. So make sure that you're not being too over eager and losing weight way too quickly. Anyways, people, hopefully you're not losing muscle, but if you are, try and rectify some of the things I mentioned in the video. But if you feel lost and you need any help, feel free to hit me up. I do personalized training plans. You can hit the link down below. But anyways, people, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.